The video and welcome to more of Fallout 4 Survival. Hope you all are doing well today, and for people that are watching on YouTube later, how's it going? I hope you're doing wonderful. Real quick, let me fix the comments so I can see those come in later. And yeah, hence the title today. We're gonna be building Murkwater construction site up. That honestly doesn't sound too bad. I think I was on my way to Jamaica Plains as a pit stop. So yeah, we'll head over to Jamaica Plain first. A nice little pit stop. Up earlier, I actually saw like 3 Brotherhood Knights that were pretty strong. I mean, not as strong as me. I'm level 108 and all. But they are pretty dang strong. Concerned me just a little bit, just a tad. But honestly, I've been killing a lot of the Brotherhood Knights and scavenging their corpses. You know what? Don't don't leave a bed gift in the mouth, because this sleeping bag is peak. Because you never know when this game is gonna crash. Because Fallout 4 crashes more times than any other game they've played. Well, actually, not any game. Saints Row 3 used to crash a lot for me, so honestly, it depends. But let's see. Okay. Oh, and Assassin's Creed 3, 3 and Rogue. Although, I did used to play those games extensively. Jamaica Plains always gets me confused and where the heck it is, because the settlement icon on the map is always a little bit wonky. It's always just a tad bit wonky. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad at all. Okay, the bus. Also, why do these ghouls never respawn? Why do these ghouls never despawn? It's such an eyesore. I wish they would refill like containers, but they do not. Shut up, Spawn. Nobody cares about what you think. Alrighty, Jamaica Plains. I came here as a settlement save while I'm on my way to Murkwater construction site. Alright, we can store a few things here. They collected any caps? I mean, 70 mute fruit is not that bad. That's quite a bit of... Oh, I haven't been here in a while. That's quite a payday right there. I'm currently trying to save up for some of the pieces of the marine armor in Fall Harbor, which is like a ridiculous amount of caps. So honestly, okay, we gotta rest, and then we'll go to Murkwater construction site, which is a quick run from here. How's it going, everybody that's watching? Hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Let's sleep a good 5 hours. Why the heck not? Apologies, I don't know how to translate that. Alrighty. Well, how's it going? Funny reduction in Christian Jane. Currently I'm playing Fallout 4. Specifically Survival Mode, which is one of my favorite modes to play of this game.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town.
Get out of my way, you stupid settlers. Okay. Let's go to... I'm playing on PS4, but I do have it on Xbox. Alright, I always forget where Murkwater construction site is, because it's literally a swamp icon instead of a settlement icon. But honestly, Murkwater construction site kind of sucks. Pretty much, I'm just gonna make it into a like a Breaking Bad jet factory. At least that's what I plan on doing. Any more legendary raiders? Hey, I was right. Legendary raider. I barely have a shot, but I do have a crit. Alright. So chat, what do you think? Is this legendary gonna be good or complete dog water? Cause every legendary I get tends to be pretty bad. Okay, there's one that is okay that I got, and it's this one because it shoots extremely fast. Unfortunately, it does block half of the bloody screen, so you know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's a pain in the ass most of the time. Okay, how the heck do I get over to this raider? You know, you think having like more than 900 hours in this game that I would know off the back of my hand to be able to kill all of these raiders? Alright, I found my way up. Hopefully I don't get absolutely obliterated, which has happened more times than you'd think. With being level 108. Alrighty, that should kill. Kill. Hopefully this legendary ain't crap, otherwise I came up here for nothing. Alrighty, where is this raider? Sure, I'll add you on PSN. I don't see why not. It's always good to have a few more people to play with online. Almost just got absolutely nuked by a grenade. Oh, he's just a level 1 raider. Level 1 grunt. Level 1 mafia boss. Whatever that dumb meme is. Level 1 crook. Yeah, that was the stupid meme. Okay, gotta take cover. Or I'm gonna get absolutely fucking Swiss cheesed here. I mean, I may still get Swiss cheesed if I don't kill this guy. Alright, he is nuked strong. Why the heck are you here? Go and smash their faces, you mutant. Okay, good job, Strong. I'll take that stim pack, though. I mean, your dead corpse isn't gonna need it after all. Oh, you're gonna be a bloatfly bait. You're gonna breed all of the bloatflies. Bloatfly breeder? I will take that frag grenade, though. Where is this legendary raider? And I know it's gonna be absolute dog water, but I have to check it out, because it could be decent. The gun I'm using is a pretty decent one. Fortunately, my companions could have killed them, and I would have had no idea. I saw a legendary raider. The big question is if I can find him. Oh, follow the gunfire. Oh, he's down there. Alright, let's just absolutely nuke him from up here. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I was expecting. Okay, he's dead. And he got completely ashy. He needs some lotion, bro. Alright, real quick. Alright, 9 caps. Honestly, kind of sucks. I could take it. I will take that simply because I'm pretty sure it gives you some nuclear material if you scrap it. Alright. Now, chat, is this... Okay, yeah, it's crap. The legendaries are always crap. Why is it? And they're not worth anything unless they're a gun. It's honestly terrible. I haven't... The last good legendary I got that was from a random legendary was this. Because you can shoot it so many times in VATS. But, yeah, of course. But this takes up half the screen, but it's a cool weapon. I mean, I wish the Institute rifle was stronger. I felt like I was getting attacked by a second. I think I hear gunfire. But, like, you always hear gunfire in this game. Because now, since the stupid Brotherhood running around now there's vertibirds and birds angering all the super mutants. And now I gotta deal with the Brotherhood and not accidentally hitting the Brotherhood while I'm fighting. And because they're honestly more of a big menace. And I am doing a railroad playthrough, but I really don't want to kill the Brotherhood because I have mixed opinions on the Brotherhood, but I'm gonna have to. But killing the Brotherhood always kind of sucks, and unfortunately I'm over encumbered. But I'm right at Murkwater. Okay, I'm not far, so I can dump all this stuff. You know, my character's knees are completely crippled right now, but that is okay. Actually, real quick, let's go ahead and scrap these weapons. Unfortunately, no nuclear material. I honestly don't understand why nuclear material in this game is so hard to freaking get. Like, there's no vendor, to my knowledge, that actually sells nuclear material in bulk. And I know you can get a lot from the Vault Workshop, but that's what you need the nuclear material for is the nuclear and fission reactors. Oh, not the fusion reactors, but still, they're very useful. Well, for settlement buildings, because you can actually make a cool designated building with the fusion reactor. Honestly, all the stuff is away. Do you have any materials, my robotic guy? Alright, you have no junk on you. What about you, Strong? I know you're a pain in my ass, but do you have any junk? You do. I will take all of that junk off you, my green Shrek-like friends. Good thing I actually remembered you had a bunch of stuff on you, Strong. Cause who boy, I don't want to have to go back to Diamond City again and sell like a couple thousand water bottles. Well, mainly I don't want to wait for like fucking 8 days. Alrighty. Okay, so my character's good. Don't need to eat, sleep. Well, I could eat, but I don't really eat until I'm possibly starving, you know? You know what? Mutant Hound Chops. I do need to build for a while. Okay, so right here, I'm actually thinking of making like a little Breaking Bad lab, like right in the corner. But it's gonna be blended into like the little swamp huts I'm gonna be making right here. Because I think it's gonna look kind of nice. I'm thinking about adding raised platform. And just making it look cool. Well, it's gonna be inconspicuous, you know? Inconspicuous drug lab. I mean, this is in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be really hard to take us out as a competition. Because what are they gonna storm? In the middle of the swamp, in the middle of nowhere? No. And I already taken out Moriarty, so there's really no like more drug kingpins and who can Fallout 4 besides me. I mean, unless you count the dude in Diamond City that sells all the drugs, but like it's not like he's going commercial, dude. Pretty much you just have to have a complete markup on all of your water and all of your jet, because that's what makes you caps in this game. Alright, so we need a raised platform. Forgot where those were. Alright, there we go. So, you know what? Make it swamp themed. Make it a little bit rickety, because, you know, something like this. That seems about right. Now, the big question is if the settlement building will fight with me, as it, you know, always tends to do for no reason in particular. Okay, how big do I want to make this little lab? Maybe not that big. I don't think we need to make the lab like this that significant. Do I want to make it out of metal though? It would look quite rickety if I make it out of metal, and I think that's the aesthetic I want to go with. Because, yeah, that looks pretty rickety. I'd say that looks rickety. But honestly, the wood looks pretty rickety as well. Well, first we gotta make a way up there, so let's go ahead and do this. Unless, do I want a little side entrance? No, a little side entrance doesn't sound that bad. Can't do it right there, but what about right here? Yeah, the side entrance for the drug lab would be cool right here. We'll have to put a lot of turrets around here. Here, gotta protect the precious material. Okay, what's more rickety looking? Honestly, a lot of this looks very rickety. You know, I have to make it blend in with the other houses, otherwise, how would they know? They not know that it's a drug lab? The big question is, do I want to do metal or wooden walls? Really depends. And honestly, I think metal would be the way to go, because I think concrete would be a pain in the ass to haul around here. Because imagine a Brahmin hauling a bunch of concrete all the way over to Murkwater construction site. Because literally, Murkwater's right here. You know, Vault 88's here. Yes, they are a quarry. They could probably haul a bunch of rock to there. But with what? None of the bulldozers work. So they have to have Brahmin haul it, and that's probably worth a lot of caps to haul it. So why is it that building materials are so scarce in Fallout 4? Well, because it has to be a pain in the ass. Yes, under how nobody in the Commonwealth has opened up like a functioning quarry or started growing trees again. Again, because you know there has to be at least one vault that has some tree seeds or something. Like people don't know that I'm from Massachusetts, and I can guarantee you there's at least a couple hundred bunkers with someone hoarding seeds. Like, even probably around the generation of that Fallout is based on, there is most likely someone hoarding seeds. So why is it that there is no one else growing vegetation, at least non-mutated vegetation? I know some of the vaults are. The Brotherhood is, somehow growing Nern roots, which is kind of funny in itself. I get it, it's more of an Easter egg, but still, it's kind of wild. Actually, I think the concrete could make sense. The big question is, how do I want to put it here? Honestly, I think I will go. How does the? Ooh, okay, that looks. I like that. We will go with this. This will be the build for the rickety drug lab. Right. Oh shit! Where is the? I put a ladder down. Where the heck did I put that down? Right here. Do we need a side entrance? I don't think we need a side entrance. Okay, the big question is, it will not... Wait, of course it's being a pain in the ass to set this up. Get out of the way, Sentinel armor. And, of course, I no-clipped through the floor like this is Gmod. Buddy, could you get out of the way, you clanker? Okay, come on. Reconnect. Every time, this game always has to be a pain in the ass, don't it? Okay, so we need a floor. Unfortunate. Alright, we just need a little bit of floor. Right now we'll put that right there, but we need a tiny bit of floor to connect this because these door frames always have to be janky. I think it's like a rule that it has to be janky. Okay. Why are you not connecting? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to freaking do like 1 over, I guess. Unless I can get this connected again. It does not look like it. What about you? Can I connect you? Ugh, that was a bad sneeze. Shit. Why does this stuff always have to be so janky? Ugh, someone must be talking mad shit about me, because that's the second time I've sneezed in a row. Bloody hell. What? What is the issue here? Can I not put this down? Okay. Do I need to put a wall down? I just need... There we go. Hopefully this will be enough. So we don't have to go back and forth. Alright. Where is the doorway? Oh, I think I was using the shack walls or the warehouse. The warehouse. Yeah, we were using the warehouse walls. Why does these always have to be a pain in the ass? Like every time. Can't just be simple, can it? Okay, I guess I'll have to make a really ugly freaking door here. Oh, I can make it look structurally stable, so therefore it'll be aesthetic. I mean, I think I can. Alright, like, you know, put this around right here. Hopefully it'll clip. Always gotta fight with this. Okay, okay. I need to... That looks like it's gonna hold that. Yeah, yeah. That looks structurally stable. Alright, let's go ahead. We will put some ladders here. Should I put double ladders? Nah, we only need these. And make it extra stable. Give them a little nice patio like there. There, doesn't that look nice? A nice little patio. Can't go wrong with a patio in a drug lab. Alrighty, we need to go to warehouse walls. And this should be it. There we go. We need a door. Do these doors fit the aesthetic? No, they do not. That does not fit the aesthetic of the swamplands. Alrighty, all the way to doors. Let's see. Red, no. We need like an iron door, you know? Something that shows you're not invited. Leave or I will shoot you with my shotgun. You know, that type of vibe. Honestly, you know, this works. There's somehow, no doorknobs on this one, so it has to be a pain in the ass to unlock. Probably have to, like, you'd probably have to, like, do a secret, knock on the door like you're trying to get into the Dark Brotherhood. Like the Dark Brotherhood door saying, what's it called? What is the meaning of life? You know, some bullshit like that. Okay, so we need a roof. Honestly, the wood roofs tend to look the coolest in this game. I know that's kind of little based, but I'm kind of going for a very specific aesthetic here. and that's minimalistic swampland vibe. And I'll probably try to make a trailer or something with some train cars. I think that could be kind of fun. Will these clip on is the question, because sometimes the roofs are a pain in my ass. Alrighty, roofs. I just need something to clip on. Okay, that works. Hopefully it'll go all the way through. Literally, roofs and me, kind of a pain in my ass a lot of the time. You know, I think I will put a chem station and a doctor in here, but really the doctor is just making chems. Because this Murkwater is going to be my drug den. That's at least what I'm planning. They're going to make all the jet. And I haven't figured out the machines yet. The jet, like, I know there's an assembly line and junk, but I legit have never messed with it. I thought we were about to have a crash for a second, because it was getting very laggy, and I was about to start fuming because I thought the game was about to crash, which would have royally sucked. So where the heck are where is the assembly line? Okay, it is not in there, so where the heck is it? Assembly line. Cages, crafting. Is it under crafting? You know what? I need to craft a chemical station anyway. I could make a donut fryer here. Should I make a donut fryer? You know what? That's chemistry. Let's put down a donut fryer. I need a regular stove too, you know. Gotta cook up some stuff while you're cooking up stuff, you know. It's a nice barbecue while you're making jet. Coffee station, yeah. You know, coffee is chemistry, and you know, an art form to some people. What is the more jank-looking crafting station? Honestly, this looks like very makeshift. I think I like this. This is going to be the chem station. I mean, I could have one of each. Nothing saying I can't. Right, 2 chem stations. Alright, this is looking more and more. Alright, so we need some beds for the people to sleep in here, because this is also going to be the very redneck... It's going to be a very redneck hospital room. Alright, we only need like... Let's say we need like 2 beds. So like right here. Maybe we'll put some fence as a divider. You know, that sounds very Wasteman-like, you know? You still want your patients to have a little privacy, so we put a little bitty fence. You know, so they can do their business if they need to. So a little privacy fence, you know. Gotta be accommodating a little bit. So that's the urgent care room, you know. That's when they get fucked up by like a marlet queen that just suddenly fucking comes out of the ground, and then you know there's Stumpy McGee that can. That's the honorary guard that just sits in a chair with a shotgun on duty in a wheelchair. You know, I mean, if TK Baja can defend his property, then guy in Fallout 4 that gets his kneecaps bitten off by a Marlet Queen can do it. Okay, what else? Okay, we need a surgery station. Well, not a surgery station. I don't think any of the people in the middle of the middle of the swamp making jet are gonna care about their appearance too much. I mean, unless some children show up, but they can like go farm or something. Honestly, would it be torture if I had some robots out here? I mean, they tank the happiness, which is kind of annoying in Fallout 4. Or because it's, kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, what else am I gonna build? We need a doctor's office, that's for sure. Where do I want to put the doctor's office is the question. The clinic, yeah, I meant the clinic. No, you know what? Right here is right here. Here is fun. It's kind of like it's a rush job. You just gotta squeeze in there. Okay, I don't think we need this bed here, so we'll just have the clinic right here. Okay, so we have one urgent care bed. Honestly, I think I should just have the doctor sleep here. Here, because he's probably gonna wanna he can keep his chem safe, because if you're making jet in the middle of Murkwater, because this is gonna be my drug empire right here. I'm gonna make all the fertilizer, and I'm gonna sell jet to every household in Fallout 4, because that's how you make the caps: jet and water, which you gotta have a monopoly in both. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't need two of these in here, but the big question is, do I need to put a bed in here for the doctor? The answer is yes, but do I want to get rid of this one or this one? I think I will get rid of this one, because I think this looks the coolest. And the doctor can have a little bit of a snooze, like, right here. And I'll probably put in, like, a desk for him. Alright, right there. That was kind of a pain. Alright. Alright, the little clinic drug lab is coming along here. Got a coffee station, a stove, a donut fryer. Well, this is where the doctor lives too. He needs a little home to himself. I'll probably give him a little desk back here. This is the only room that is available, so if more than one people get hurt, they're gonna have to sit out here in the bench, out in the cold, swampy rain. So, big question, do we want benches or do we want airplane seats? I think airplane seats really fit to the whole I scavenge. This is a swampy vibe right here. So let's go ahead and do airplane seats, and I think we can fit a very tiny table. Like right here. I think we can have one, like right on the edge right here, so you have to bump your toe purposely every time you come up. Like every time you walk up the stairs, boom, hurt toe. Now you have to pay the doctor to heal your broken toe. It's peak consumerism. Absolute peak consumerism. Okay, so this is turning into a, semi-nice doctor office. I'll have to hang up a few paintings and make it a little more, friendly looking. But, this is also a drug lab. So, they'll fix you up, but they'll also get you fucked up. Okay, so we need some signs. You know what? This drug lab is sponsored by the Minutemen. And Commonwealth will fight for you, but we'll also fight for all your rights as an American. And so we will put an American flag right there too. Okay, we need. Where is the drug? There's a very specific sign that I'll need to look for. Oh, I gotta put the cat sign, the cat pictures. Oh wait, no, I gotta put all these weird freaking pictures. Cause why is it the doctor's offices always have these weird fucking pictures? Like, it is the most baffling thing. Like, they never have normal pictures. Doctors' offices, they always be having the most whack pictures known to man. Or they'll have, some random picture of, like, a dude that has a smile that's brighter than the sun. Like, we can Chip Skylark type deal. Okay, what do we want here? Honestly, yeah, cautious, hazardous material. Hell, need some liquor? Come here. Alright, sale. You know, this isn't just a doctor's office, you know. It is a business, and, you know, we have to pay for our services. I mean, settlers of the settlement, of course, get a very nice discount, but you need money to maintain a doctor's office. I mean, honestly, you know, caution. What other more signs can we put here? No, now we just collect signs. This settlement, they must scavenge. I mean, do you see this place? It must get really boring out here. And that also reminds me, I need to give power to that Brahmin den. And that Brahmin den needs some. Alright, so I think I'll do a photocopter station. You know, I'd imagine the eyes would be important to maintain in a settlement that's going to be making jet for me, you know? Okay, so resources. Do we want a trade caravan here? Alright, once we make the bar, a trade caravan would be good. I would imagine. Alright, so volts. Yes, the photocopter. Gotta have some good eyes. How am I gonna run power to it? That's a good question. I'll figure that out later. But real quick, let's do a quick little nap. Yep, gotta save periodically, otherwise you'll lose all of your data and then lose the entire will to play this game for another 2 months because you lose 3 hours of progress. Ha ha ha! I hate this game sometimes. Alright, do I have anything to cook? Shut up, Strong. I'm cooking some Gordon Ramsay food, bro. I'll give you some of this. What do I even have to cook? It said I had something to cook. Oh, Deathclaw steak. I'll give you some Deathclaw steak. I'll use some 100-year-old salt and 100-year-old black pepper. No, that shit's so freaking flavorful. It may give you like mega AIDS. But it's probably the best Deathclaw steak you'll ever taste. Okay, what else do I want to build in here? Honestly, I need to probably build a power station. I'm also going to make this into a bar right here. But then I'll need to make some houses first. But honestly, the jet lab have honestly, I'll need to build a smaller building right here, or I can build it like a little one off here, because I'll need a spot to actually put a factory in. Which shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, I could probably just make a pre-made building that would fit right there, and it should be fine. Yeah, like, we don't need something isn't too big there. No, that is way too big. I'll have to custom make something. 'Cause I can't do it in here, but we need some type of factory line. Alright, something like right here. It don't here. Probably connected up to here. Make it consistent with everything else. You don't need to be absolute. It doesn't need to be gigantic. It just needs to be a building that I can just shove a bunch of stuff into. To all right. I gotta make these go up a little bit further. Of course, we're having snapping issues. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, I don't think we need like a lot of room. If I have to, I'll add more space to it. Okay. Okay. Settlers should be able to get through here perfectly fine. Okay, they do not need to get through there perfectly. This will be okay. I just need to build. That's going to be the factory. I'll need to add some. I'll probably make some little houses around somewhere. Of course, I will figure that out in a second. I don't need to build the houses like exactly at this exact moment, but this should be fine. Okay, we have this. That should be completely fine. I don't see any issues. It looks structural, looks nice and slick. Alright, this, it's not gonna be as run down as the building. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna look semi-sturdy. Nothing spectacular. I mean, this is where all the factory and the jet is gonna be made. Right, jet. Okay, that needs to be a door frame. Where is the door frames? Alrighty, gotta find the door frames real quick, because they just up and, disappeared on me. Okay, okay. Okay, line up. Line up. How does that look? It looks okay. It'll work. It'll work for what I need it. Okay, that seems to be like it would be the best thing. Yeah, right there. Actually, no, that does not look the greatest. What do I want to build here? Could do this. That's probably okay. No, I need to fill this in. These need to clip on. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to fall down. I hate when I get stuck in these big places. I'll need to check for structural weaknesses in the walls, because I know some of the enemies spawn outside of the walls, but I don't want like a whole crew of enemies spawning out on me. That doesn't sound particularly fun, at least not in my opinion. Okay, so we need a half wall. Honestly, I'll probably just fill it up with concrete. I don't really want to spend too much time building the factory, considering I don't think it's going to be finalized because I have to watch a video on how to do it. But at least I will make this secure, at least secure enough. Okay, we need some more walls this way. Yeah, I will just do these. I don't want to go and find them again, so... Okay, I fell down again. Lovely. Okay, what do I want to do now? This is the question. Okay, concrete. Concrete. Okay, we need some of these tiny ones. Because honestly, I don't see a way of getting around this. Okay, we're looking to be nice and sealed in. We'll just have to put a roof on, and we should be good on the factory line. Well, besides the factory equipment, but I still have to figure out how that works. Alright, so factory. Let's see, where is this factory equipment? I know it's around, I just don't remember where the factory equipment is in particular. Manufacturing. Yeah, I have no idea how this works. I just want to make a jet factory. But for now, I'll just enclose this off, and I'll probably look at a video at a later date. Okay, we'll go ahead and close this off. A nice roof should be good. These roofs, man, they have to be a bane of my existence for, like, no reason in particular. I'll have to make that look nice at some point. Oh, the rain's off of it. That's all that matters. Aesthetics come later, but the rain being off it, that's huge. Come on, clip. Clip. I want it to go over most of the area, game. Can I get one over here? Yes, I can. Okay, I think I will build the bar, and then after that, I will end the video. Well, the stream, but, you know, same thing. Alright, sorry settlers, you will all be sleeping out in the rain for about an unknown amount of time, so get ready for the rain, because I am making you a bar, so sleeping outside in the cold, swampy rain Should not be a problem. Yeah, you know. Okay. All the beds are out. Nope, not all the beds are out. Alright, sorry settlers, but you have to sleep in the soggy rain for a little bit. Because I am making you a bar and then some houses. Well, actually, I'll be making some houses in the houses next time. God dang it, I'll have to fix that later. Okay, how in the world am I going to fix this house? Well, yes, it is a house. I will... Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I can tell you that already. I may have to use the pillar glitch. That probably would be the best answer to this. Oh, I really don't want to mess with the pillar glitch, because the pillar glitch is always a pain in the ass, but looks like I'm gonna have to mess with the glitch. Alright, warehouse, post. I took a sleeping bag with me. Yeah, I don't want to do this. Okay, what's the next best thing? I could possibly cover it. We can definitely cover it. It's just the question is what's the best way to do that? This isn't a bad choice. It was really, we just need to put a roof over this. So it shouldn't be too bad. We'll just have to finagle a bit. Like, you know, like that. Of course, it's not going to be straight. Something like that. Honestly, I will have to mess with the pillow glitch, but that really sounds like a pain in the ass right now. What are we going to do? That is the question. Okay, how do floors look right here? To cover up some of that annoying grass. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, yeah, it looks like we'll just have to rebuild the floor. So at least we can use the house, incorporate it into the build. Okay, I don't really know how to fix this. I mean, I guess we will need, if we're gonna build a second floor, that does not sound like a bad idea, but for the meantime, let's add a nice little stairway right here. Okay, what are we gonna do for the wall situation? Okay, I knew those will clip on like that. So we're just gonna go all the way around. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. We just need them to clip. Like that. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Honestly, that will be fine. It's a little hillbilly town, so this bar isn't gonna be nothing spectacular. It's not like it's gonna be selling Borbo's best moonshine or something from Diamond City. It's probably gonna be serving freaking very crappy alcohol that probably tastes like drinking straight Everclear out of the bottle. Anyway, let's get a roof on this. You guys can actually pick a name for the bar if you'd like. Like, cause I don't know what to call it. Where do I want? Am I gonna have trouble with the roof too? That would legit just be my luck if I have trouble with the freaking roof. I can make it look janky as hell. No, that will cover it up enough. It's a freaking bar in the middle of the swamp. Like, literally, who's gonna come here? Swamp benders? People that want jet? I mean, probably the people that want jet. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so this settlement is the only settlement. Mm-mm. There'll, there'll be no. There will be one soda machine, and maybe some cats. Well, emphasis on the maybe. Soft shell Milux or meat is kind of a pain in the ass to farm. Okay, so we need stores. I want like this to be like the nicest thing in here. So we'll have a nice countertop right here. You know, the bar owner needs like a little bit needs just a little bit of a breeze, It gets hot out here in the swamp. This is basically Florida. Imagine how muggy it would be in the apocalypse. That would be absolute horrid. Imagine muggy, irradiated weather. Man, that sounds like torture, doesn't it? Okay, so where am I gonna put for seats here? Because, it's a bar, it needs some seats and some tables. What would be a really goofy thing they could have scavenged for some tables? Okay, first let's look at some tables. Honestly, I think the miscellaneous could lead to some interesting stuff. Countertops, countertops, yeah, so that could be used as some tables. Is there any hospitals nearby? Because we could, imply that they took some stuff from the hospitals. That could be a thing. Honestly, rusty lockers doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, we'll have rusty lockers as the tables. That just sounds amusing. Alright, we will rusty lockers. You know what? One of you can run the bar over here. This place needs some happiness, and the bar will help with that. The big question is, what chairs do we want to put in here? They need to be small enough because we need a lot of people. Ooh, I kind of like these. Honestly, the busted up chairs, like, okay, let's do the busted up chairs. Like, these were dragged just out of the swamp. They were like 200 years old. I think that fits the swamp bar aesthetic. Because this is a post-apocalyptic bar. Of course, they do everything is rickety. There's probably nails everywhere. You may get tetanus. We'll have like we'll have a few nice seats, like these seats, like just randomly, like like we'll have like these. These will be the nicest seats. Then we'll have a few chairs that just go to this random dresser. And we need some bar stools. The big question is, where do we want to put some bar stools? Alright, right here. I think these bolted in metal ones. Like this bar, unless you're just traveling here to get jet, you're not coming here. You're here for a vacation. And if you're coming here for a vacation, you are weird. Cause why in the world would you vacation to here of all places? All right, we'll put another one right here. No, we'll just put a rent. No, oh, you just spawned out of nowhere, buddy. All right, we'll keep the metal ones there. I think we could put a couch or something right here. Yeah, couch right here. Patio chair? No, a patio chair. I kind of like that. That sounds amusing. Probably put something out here. I just know that they're going to get stuck in here, and it's going to be annoying. Wait, where's the, Where did I thought I put a door in here already. Oh, great. Okay, I'll have to move a few things. Oh, crap. Okay, at least it's under everything, but I have to put a wall here. Okay, it's doing what it can, but yeah, that kind of looks terrible, but I'm not gonna fix it. Alright, that's miscellaneous, this shit. Might as well just it adds to the weird aesthetic of the decor. Yeah. People are coming here for the decor. Totally. That's why they're coming here. The nice decor of the building. Okay, we need a little step here. Can we not put a step here? That may be a problem if we can't put a step here. Okay, sweet. Are they gonna get are there pathfindings gonna get glitchy on this? I sure hope not. Oh crap! I just noticed that there's been a light in the background of the video the entire time. That sucks. Okay. I guess I don't need some of these chairs. I'll keep one right here. Maybe put a tiny table right there. I'll keep this right there. Honestly, I think I am going to end it for now. Well, so let's go ahead and save real quick. Wait, do I have anything to break down?
Human weight. Time.
Shut up, Strong.
Someone take things. Much better.
Alright, let's go ahead and sleep, and I guess we will end the stream. Hope everyone enjoyed who watched, and hey, if you're watching this later on YouTube, thanks for watching. And if you like my video, consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps me out in the algorithm. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you live. This has been Cicero, and I'm signing off. Laters, y'all.